It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Rockets? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed through the arena here in Houston, Texas. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Houston. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with turnover. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's the captain, and it's Knox in at the 3 spot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Good from Chapman. Here's Harden. Passes it to Capella. To the middle. That's good from Paul on the assist from Capella.
For an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got 5.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already, if at all possible. Make someone else beat you.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Chapman's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Back to Capella. That's to Harden. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Chapman. Turner passes to Chapman. Outside, Porzingis. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
Ball outside. Here's Harden on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. Butler against Harden. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many of those.
Harden with it. Butler covering. Tucker finds Harden. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The Knicks making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Tucker can't get it to go.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Here's Chapman. That's the Knox. On deep. Kept alive by New York. Butler in the corner. There's the pass to Chapman. Over Paul. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Chapman's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
We talked about the uphill battle his team is facing right now. He said, I'm trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but I told my guys that we have a chance to make history. We can come back in these finals. Well, that is a way to spin it, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. To the left side wing. Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the place. Second, Jimmy Butler.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
That's good from Cantor.
And the former Turkish star and 3rd overall pick in the 2011 draft, Cantor is still trying to become a dominant force at the NBA level.
Cantor drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Paul. Shot from 12. And good as it just smokes right down through the net.
How about the way Chris Paul manipulates the defense with the handle there? Phenomenal at keeping his focus.
Chapman the pass to Cantor. Here's Chapman. New York, no good that time either. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closer. Inside. And Chris Paul, the bucket on the assist from Tucker. 8 points for Chris Paul.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Chapman. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And a nice job here of establishing an inside presence.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Knights checked in. So it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Turner with the steal. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Knight. Kicks it to Turner. Harden against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And Capella sends it back. side, Knight. Harden outside. Passes it to Capella. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Chapman, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Chapman's got 10 points in the game.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Knight kicks to Harden. Back to Knight. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Knight's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Chapman. 10 points for him. To the wing right side. Knox misses. It's trailed by 5. To the left side wing. Deflects the pass. Here's Chapman in the corner. Hardaway with it. Pass to Chapman. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Harden kicks to Knight. Back to Harden. From the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. New York leading by 7. Here's Chapman. 12 points for him. To the paint. From down in the low post. It goes.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Nene comes in for Marquise Chris. And Eric Gordon subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Miles Turner. Beasley comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Ntilikina in for Knox. Now, here is Knight. The Rockets again can't hit. Pass to Chapman. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Up by double digits already and no sign of let up.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for James Harden. That free throw good from Chapman. Rockets trail by 12. Knight with it. Now defended by Chapman. Knight kicks to Chandler. Out tonight. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Robinson pulls it in.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Hardaway dishes to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Knight. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by New York.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
The Knicks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That's good from Chapman. Both free throws good from Chapman.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Well, you look at the captain, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Chris Paul.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now, here's Chandler. No points in the game yet for him. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And how about Chandler muscling his way through that time and focusing on still converting?
Here's Chapman. 17 points in the game. Beasley trying to break free. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 19 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Knight finds Nene, and the shot goes down.
A good court awareness that time from Brandon Knight. He's a creative guard who has a good feel for when his guys are open.
Chapman the pass to Beasley. And that one, good. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Knight. Outside Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Chapman. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on the free throw.
Chandler has some experience, but still can be very impactful on the defensive end of the floor.
And the second free throw, good. New York leading by 17. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Chapman the pass to Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Tucker. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Robinson. The layup off target.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me continue to be who you are. Just have fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for Richard. With a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. Marquise Chris comes in for Nene. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Brandon Knight. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with Chris, and it's Tucker in at the small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Rockets had a huge night. He scored 32 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Chapman, guarded by Harden. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
Tucker dishes to Capella. Chris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
First one falls for him. Cantor checked in for the Knicks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York leading by 10. It's stolen by Capella. Ball outside. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets trail by 12. Harden kicks the ball. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And so Paul nails both of them.
This is an area where Chris Paul has been solid every year, always right around 90% from the charity stripe.
Chapman the pass to Turner. Cantor dishes to Hardaway. And the pass to Chapman. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Chapman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Paul finds Harden. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
Chapman's shot is off. Rockets shooting 43% for the game. Launches the 3. That one's in there. The New York leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Paul.
And once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his three-point game later in his career.
Here's Chapman. 25 points in the game. To the paint. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 9.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
Harden against Hardaway. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What's wrong with Porzingis? He's only played 12
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Capella. And that one falls for Paul.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's Knox. He's got 9. Here's Chapman. Passes it to Knox. To the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Paul. The Knicks making the shot. With the floater, he lays it in. Paul's got 21.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Knox the pass to Chapman. This is the turn. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Brandon Knight's checked in for Houston. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets, trailing by 10. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Fires the 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Chapman. He's got 27, and he dunks it down.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. So it's the Rockets now. The Knicks making the shot. Out to Chris. Pass to Hartenstein. Doubled by Chapman. 2 on the clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. I'm shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got the captain, and his Cantor is out there with Turner. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Knox in at the 3. Rockets trail by 11. Harden with it. Here's Tucker. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now, here's Capella. Chris kicks to Paul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Chris, and it's blocked by Chapman. Knocks the pass to Chapman. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 13. Now here's Harden. He has 5. Capella kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Capella. He's got 6. Tucker bounce pass. Chris finds Capella. Pocket 6 from deep Harden.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. And Capella sends it back. And here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Paul. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
Here's Chapman. He has 29. New York moving it around. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and pointed in the right direction.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for the Rockets. And a switcher also for New York. Beasley's checked in on the wing. Harden. He kicks it to Capella. Now Harden, 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Capella.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Turner.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Capella, the pass to Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
More and more polish from Porzingis, easily getting the defense off their feet. The rest is simple.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis plays with a high motor. We've seen in the early part of his career have very good starts to seasons and then struggling maybe in the second half of the year. We'd like to see that stamina all year long, at least for a full season.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Gordon subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Now here's Gordon. He has 5. Here's Chandler. Takes it from 10. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Paul. 23 points in the game. Harden draws the double, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at the captain, 2nd in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, James Harden, 1 spot ahead of him.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Now, here's Chandler. Eric Gordon on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Beasley. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks leading by 15. There's the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Here's Paul. The Knicks making the shot. Chandler dishes to Harden. And it's off from 3-point range. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Passes to Chapman. Back to Beasley. Outside Turner. To the middle. Here's Chapman. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball outside. Now the feed to Chandler. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. Beasley trying to break free. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 37.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Gordon kicks to Harden. Over Butler. Harden, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Turner passes to Chapman. Kicks it out to Beasley. And again, it's New York.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Chandler. Pass to Gordon. Harden outside. Off target from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Butler gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Butler against Harden. They need this. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Houston. Knight comes in for Paul. And then for New York. Cantor checked in for Miles Turner. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's Chapman. 37 points for him. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Chandler from the arc. And Cantor pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Porzingis can't hit. Rockets trail by 21. Martin with it. 8 points for him. There's the dish tonight. Rejected by Chapman. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Beasley. Harden outside. Puts it up. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Houston.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Harden the pass to Hartenstein. Chandler kicks to Harden. And he uses the glass on the way. Harden's got 10.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Knicks leading by 21. Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Knight. Back to Porzingis. Over Chandler. But they get it back. Pass to Chapman. Porzingis with the ball. Another shot. They get it again. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Knight finds Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Knight. Chapman's shot is off.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Poked away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Ntilikina. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now, here is Knight. He has 5. On the wing, Eric Gordon. With some art, and he sinks the layup. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You just can't defend that floater from Eric Gordon's sublime shot.
Porzingis at the elbow. Back to Hardaway. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Hardaway has got 6 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Tight for 3. Houston working now with the new shot clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. Puts up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Chapman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right side, Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, Porzingis, the things we talk about is assertiveness, but that also comes with great stamina. Right now, he's determined.
Now, here's Knight. There's the pass to Harden. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc. Chandler dishes to Knight. And good that time. 7 points in the game.
A huge mistake, letting him establish that kind of position down low.
The defense 101, don't let him get that deep, and this speaks to the lack of effort right there. No better way to frustrate your coach.
Cantor kicks to Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Chandler with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. Pass to Knight. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Harden on the wing. He can't get that one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Obviously, we got to pick up. We know they hit some hard shots. We got to weather the storm a little bit. But we got to tighten up our defense, guys. We're not going to win. Them having 30, 44 starts. Let's go.
Zeroing in on the issues here, Greg. No ambiguity there. Clearly not happy with how many points his team has given up.
He's right. Not enough effort. The defense must pick it up or they're going to be in for a long game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Clint Capella. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for Houston, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Tipped away. Left side, Porzingis over Chris. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
So Porzingis can post you up, he can face you up, he can penetrate from outside. This kid is impressive.
Fast break, here they come.
You have two things working here, the turnover and then the excellent finish.
A good job of transitioning end to end there. There was no hesitation.
Gordon kicks to Capella. Knight for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Chapman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so Knight will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Capella. He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Capella. Another steal. Here's Chapman. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good on the 3. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Chris throws it down.
And it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
Here's Chapman, guarded by Harden. Chapman, the pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Harden. To the inside. Paul. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And now it's up to 25 points for Chris Paul. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Chapman, guarded by Harden. Hardaway against Gordon. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Houston making some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Nene in for Marquise Chris. On the clock. Robinson down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Now here's Paul. knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. Chapman's shot is off. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 15 points in just the second half. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 55% of the fourth. They are executing late. Chapman the pass to Beasley. That's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 28.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. Chapman's shot is off.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there. That's a great move. He felt the defense closing in, extended the arm, and a quick finger roll.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Here's Chapman.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the captain.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Harden's shot is good.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
That free throw good from Chapman. Both free throws good from Chapman. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden finds Paul. Back to Harden. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Here's Chapman, defended by Paul. On deep, off target. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, Kevin, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them, a night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.